Hello, and welcome to the International School of Traders. Welcome, everybody. Guys, if you can hear me loud and clear right now, we are just live on Zoom. And if you're seeing this on our YouTube, please do like and subscribe as we are about to go through what's happening in the markets today and trade live with you. As you can hear me loud and clear, just drop it in the chat. We're seeing loud and clear. Thank you so much. Okay, cool. Now let's look at what the market has for us today. I'm gonna start off with the news items. Yesterday, we looked at what the market has expected to do this week or whatsoever. The only trade that I advised yesterday was on gold to say this is the trade I am taking. So yeah, I hope you guys did take that trade with me. I was already holding it last night. So let us see what the market has for us today. Let me just go quickly and check very quickly on what is expected this afternoon, right? Okay, cool. Cool stuff. Now I'm gonna start off with the news items. I'm gonna start off with the news items. Just give me a second, guys. Just one more second. Okay, awesome stuff. Let's continue, guys. Sorry about that. So we're gonna start off with the news items, right? Now, there's a lot of things happening in the market today, but there's very important news that I want you to look at, right? In 58 minutes, we are going to be receiving foreign reserves in Nigeria, but that's none of our business. Our business today is on USD CAD, as they are releasing GDP news, which is the gross domestic product for quarter three, today at 3:30 South African time. I don't know what's their time in the US or in Canada today, but South African time, they are going to be releasing what we see as GDP, which is gross domestic product. So that is basically how, I don't know who's using their annotates here, guys. So let me just clear everything. So if you have people who don't know anything about it, just keep on aiming something for us. Now let's continue. The GDP is very important. It's going to move the Canadian dollar. As we are expecting USD CAD to fall, we need to look at this very closely, because the numbers, the way they're looking, look like the numbers are expected to go down. That there is a high chance that this market might move very, rapidly. I mean, like we might see this market really moving today. Let's see. Okay, now it's 1700 hours, guys. 1700 hours South African time. The federal chair, which is Powell, Jerome Powell, is going to be testifying today at 1700, which is 5 o'clock. That is very important, guys. Since this guy is the federal chair, meaning it's like he's the, if he was in South Africa, he's going to be the president of the, or the chairperson of the South African Reserve Bank. So in that, whatever he says, it's very important. Somebody is saying there's no sound, but I don't like the fact that, why is somebody saying this? Sound. Just need to click on the sound. Click on the sound. Who is this person? Click on the sound. Somebody help me. Just unmute yourself. Okay, cool. So the federal chairperson, which is Jerome Powell, is basically like the chairperson of the South African Reserve Bank, right? So whatever he says in most cases really does move them, right? So I'm gonna just help somebody here. See, somebody is sending me a text here in the comments. So I'm gonna help him after this because I can't be happy. So whatever he says, I believe he has to say something about inflation, guys. There's the highest inflation rate in the US, highest inflation rate in Canada, highest inflation rate in South Africa. There's a lot of other countries, right? So he needs to say something. I believe he needs to say something, and we're going to see tonight or today at 1700 hours. Where to watch that, I'm going to share a link across all groups. I'm going to share the link where people are going to be sending in their what is this? Where people are going to be seeing actually seeing. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So I'm going to be sending the news platform, which is going to be, streaming Jerome Powell's speech or his testimony today. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going to be sorted. Okay, well, let's look at the market, guys. I just got interrupted on the comments. Somebody is not hearing, but thank you so much, David, for helping me. We're going to start off with XAUSD. So I just sent out an advice to say, if you took a buy with me yesterday, close with profits. Yes, I am still looking to buy here in this market, but as things are standing today, or as things are standing now, the market hasn't opened in the US, so a lot of things are expected to, especially with the testimony that will be, the speech that will be given by the Federal Reserve Chairperson, who is going to be talking about inflation, talking about a lot of things. I believe the market is going to move from here. Once he mentioned inflation, blah blah blah. What are they planning to do? Are they planning to start increasing interest rates? I believe they should. If they don't, what is the effect of that? We're going to be seeing that effect today in the market. We're going to be seeing it on gold across all USD-based pairs, and yeah, we are going to be seeing it. So he'll be saying something. So let's quickly check on the charts now. The charts, I believe I've got something very beautiful. Yes, this is an expectation to buy on gold, but I'm just gonna say, please wait. For those who are in the group, the trading community, I'll be sending you guys what I will be doing later on the, let's say, USD chart, right? We do have a USD CAD, which I just took a filler trade because it was late entry also, just a few minutes ago when we spoke on the group, right? The reason why I didn't advise people to take it is because it's already late, but I was willing to take the risk, right? My expectation is that the market is going to come in back to this level and continue towards the downside. But if that doesn't happen, that will be because of the GDP and the speech by Jerome Powell, which is expected to be, the speech by Jerome Powell, which is expected today at 1700 hours, which is South African time, right? So that is what is expected on both of these pairs. But whatever the case might be, I took this trade. It's a risky trade, but I'm expecting market to continue going to the downside. It's not written in stone that the market should continue to the downside in USD, but at least what can be. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD is a beautiful chart that I'm also looking at. Now, there is a little bit of a conspiracy from me, myself, and okay, so this is a beautiful bearish market, right? So what we're looking to do is to take a sell at least here. I didn't take the sell here. There was a sell limit order that was sent in the group yesterday. During the weekly analysis yesterday, last night, I told people to delete it. I believe it was Euro USD and other trades, to delete this order because it was expected, you were expecting to sell here. Market went all the way up and continued to a stop sign. Now, this area here, which is a beautiful zone here, is an area where we should have taken a sell also. Which, guys, there's a so this is it. So Euro USD is expected to fall, but the market hasn't started. I mean, the market, we missed that entry up there. So meaning we can only wait and set out alerts, just hoping that the market is going to continue to itself. I'm just going to right click anywhere on your chart and select alerts. Right click anywhere on your chart and select alerts. Right. So that is how you set up a trading alert. Set it at the level where you want to be alerted. So this particular case, I'm setting up an alert around 1.13719. Right. Cool. So what will happen when the market gets to these levels? This device will give you some sort of an alert to say, hey, watch out, the market is at your desired area, right? Cool. So one more thing, USDCHF. Oh, wow, USDCHF, let's go back. Now there's an indicator strategy that I posted, I think 2 weeks ago or last week on YouTube, and this is what we're gonna be using here. This strategy, according to this strategy, we should be buying at the 200-day moving average, right? Because this is our support, our last major support. And I wanted market to push further towards this zone, which is the 78.6 here, so that you can find and have confidence. So on smaller time frames, meaning that that level right here is that level on 78.6 is 0.91619. 0.91619. Okay, cool. Set up some trading alerts also in that zone. I'm expecting to buy in that zone. Anyway, I do. So it's trading alerts. Trading alerts. You right click anywhere in your chart. Not anywhere, just on the price. Facing some trouble here, so select. So I'm just gonna right click, select alert. Right click, alert. Somebody on TikTok is saying my connection is very bad. I think it's my Wi-Fi. It's messing up, guys. It's not even my Wi-Fi. It's TikTok. Wherever you go, you connect anywhere, it says your connection is bad. So yeah. Use your data, it says connection is bad. You use your Wi-Fi, it says connection is bad. So TikTok, I think, I don't know what consumes a lot of, maybe the streaming part consumes a lot of energy or data. So this is the expectation on USDCHF. Let's look out for this later on today. Please, when the news are here, do not trade during the news times unless you know what you're doing. Unless you know what you're doing, do not trade during news times. That is when the market moves. There is even spikes. There's even fake outs during that time. Even traders themselves, smooth markets anyhow. So during those times, do not trade. You want to trade before or after meaning before you are anticipating something and you're going to risk as low as possible as you can. And then on after, then you are anticipating that the market is going to move now into your direction because of, the market has come down to the level that you're looking for. It's gone to the level of resistance that you're looking for. So please, during this time, do not trade, right? Cool. Let's continue looking at other trades here. There's a lot of trades that we can look at today. GBP/USD. So GBP/USD early this morning I was waiting. I was actually expecting markets to go as high as this point before we start selling, but market proved me wrong here. But it's cool. It's part of trading. Just lose it, just miss it, and we continue looking for other opportunities. Euro GBP. The only thing I think I discussed Euro GBP yesterday. Oh yeah, I've got trading alerts here. I think I discussed it. I've got trading alerts at 0.85 194. That is the level that I am saying that I'm expecting markets to reach before I start selling. So let's see what kind of connection or what kind of confirmation that you get there. Then you can start selling and you JPY. I'm not happy. ADUSD. I'm expecting a buy in this market long term, but it's not happening yet, right? So I'm just gonna wait for the market to give me confirmation after this. Right? TVCHF. Let's see it. This design is also one of the things that I'm not simply missed out. Whether it's here or maybe here. Good stuff. I believe that we have discussed most of the things that I want to discuss. Okay, cool. I just hope that the speech of Jerome Powell is going to help a lot in terms of moving the stock market just to the side. That's my expectation. Okay, so whatever case may be today, we are going to be trading with discipline, and we are going to be using the risk management, and whatever trade and whatever opportunity that I'll be taking, I'll be taking it. As long as it's safe to take, it's taking with everybody. And for the rest of you guys who are on the channel, I will see you guys on the other side of the withdrawals, and see you very soon. Shalom.